The Premier League is back, and that means the blue billion-pound bozo bottle jobs are back as well, as they face Man City at home on the opening day. It was the team with 115 players versus the team with 115 charges. Cucurella said Haaland would be trembling when he plays him, so naturally he got bodied by him as he opened the scoring. And this clip brought a smile to the face of every football fan. How Robert Sanchez is still a Premier League goalkeeper, I do not know, as he let this Kovacic shot go past him to seal an opening day win for Man City against his former club. But certified bozo of the week has to be Nicholas Jackson. This guy still plays as if he has no control over his limbs in front of goal, and the one time he was actually able to score, he managed to forget the offside rule. It's gonna be a long season for Chelsea if they still have this guy up front all year for them. I've never seen such a discombobulated footballer in my life. Meanwhile, Chelsea are blaming the ref again for their shambolic performance after they didn't get a penalty for this. It's been one game and they're already in a shambles. The fans are chanting for Conor Gallagher to come back. Sterling put out a statement because he wasn't included in the squad, and they're bringing on random guys as subs. Is this a real player or a fan? Arsenal versus Wolves was one of the zestiest games of all time, as Wolves defender Mascara had Kai Havertz in a chokehold before touching up Gabriel Jesus. How this guy didn't get arrested, I'll never know. He didn't even get a yellow card. I don't know where Wolves found him, but he's not mentally stable. However, Bukayo Saka was back like he never left, before whipping in a beautiful cross for Kai Havertz to score Arsenal's first goal of the season. That Saka-Havertz link-up is cash money, bruh. In the second half, Saka got a sensational goal of his own. This guy is going to new levels this season, trust me, and he just loves scoring against Wolves as well. That's 4 goals against them now. And his celebration was cold too. This guy genuinely has the best celebrations. No one comes close. Timber's back as well. That Arsenal defense is looking stacked this season. And let's just take a minute to appreciate this wonder save by David Raya. Wow. The first game of the season was Man United versus Fulham, and we almost witnessed a miracle, as this disabled Man United fan was nearly cured. Jadon Sancho has left out the squad again, meaning his last action for Man United was losing them the Community Shield. And Adama Traore still has the end product of a donkey on ice skates. He even got bodied by the Hobbit, Lisandro Martinez. After the game, Traore had this to say on his Instagram: Man United have Harry Maguire to thank for saving them in this game, with 2 crucial defensive actions. Realistically, it was just a terrible pass from Pereira, who was playing as if he was still employed by Manchester United. Bernd Leno was almost as important for Fulham, pulling off multiple big saves. But in the end, he'd be beaten as new signing Joshua Zirkzee came off the bench to score on his debut for the club. And it should have been 2, if not for this diabolical miss by Garnacho. What a bozo! Before the game, Eric Cantona was asked who his favourite for the Golden Boot is.
Do you have a favourite for top goal scorer this season? What's your prediction?
We'll see.
Is this guy okay in the head? Why did Liverpool always seem to get a promoted team on their opening day? In 5 of the last 6 seasons, they played a promoted team. And the other time was Chelsea, so that doesn't even really count. This time, it was away at Ipswich, who actually started well. But in the second half, Liverpool's quality pulled through, as Jota and Salah got on the score sheet. Salah on the opening day is just guaranteed goals. He's now the top scorer in opening day games, and he can still do it even without the hair. He might have to give McAllister some shooting lessons though. Andre Onana got a goal against West Ham 4 minutes into his Aston Villa debut.
And Andre is not even my name, mate. Do you know what I mean?
It should have been 2, but Leon Bailey somehow managed to miss this. And some guy in the favelas has definitely made a fortune off a Paqueta yellow card and goal bet. I have no idea how he's not been banned for match fixing yet, but he was on form in this game, pulling the strings for West Ham, so they'll be glad he's still able to play. And his celebration was beautiful as well, praising God in sign language. John Duran spent the entire summer trying to force a move to West Ham, so typically he came off the bench to score the winner for Aston Villa in this game, and he pulled out a celebration of repentance of his own, begging the Aston Villa fans to forgive him. And I'm sure they do after he won them 3 points. But it was nearly just 1. If Souček could just finish this chance, an open goal in the last minute, surely it's easier to score than to miss. Small bone has to be one of the most unfortunate names I've ever heard, and it doesn't help that he looks like he's actually got a small bone, but he showed that he's definitely got good ball control with his shiny head to create an early chance for Southampton, which was offside. Fabian Schär wasn't so graceful with his head game, as he headbutted Brereton Diaz. If you can call that a headbutt, of course he was sent off, but that's embarrassing from Diaz. Not as embarrassing as this miss, however, or this pass from McCarthy straight to Isak, who set up Joe Linton to score the only goal of the game. Dwight McNeil somehow messed up this chance against Brighton, and it would prove to be costly after some beautiful wing play from Minter to set up Matoma. Everything went wrong for Everton in this game, as Gay gave it away for Warbeck to score, who's now scored in 16 different Premier League seasons. Crazy. Ashley Young got sent off, and Brighton went on to make it 3 under their new 31-year-old manager. He's younger than 5 of their players. This incredible free kick by Eze was somehow ruled out. The referee blew the whistle, so it couldn't go to VAR, despite there been no foul whatsoever in what has to be the worst of many bad decisions this weekend. It wouldn't be the Premier League without him, and I don't know how Eze managed to keep his composure in the interview afterwards.
Just to clarify then, the referee said I blew too early and I'm sorry, he apologised to you guys.
Yeah, that's what he said to me. But it's a game, you're going to make mistakes. The referee, unfortunately, we're on the wrong end of it today.
I would have lost my head. Brentford were without Tony, but they didn't miss him, as Burma and Whistle were both on form, both scoring either side of a Pinnacle goal to give Brentford the perfect start to the new season. Danilo got a horror injury in Forest's opening game, which could keep him out for the rest of the season already. But not long later, Forest opened the scoring through Chris Wood. It looked like they'd start their season with 3 points, but Bournemouth scored one of the scrappiest goals of all time to salvage a point. Pedro Porro opened the scoring for Tottenham with a header. He can score, but apparently he can't defend, as he left Vardy open to equalise. The Premier League has missed this man. 10 minutes before, he was downing a Red Bull, and when he got subbed off, he was mocking the Tottenham fans for having no trophies. I don't know who this Romero guy thinks he is as well. In the Championship, Luton's goalkeeper decided to do this, whilst already on a yellow card. After the first challenge, he knew he was getting sent off, so just decided to take everybody out with him. It's almost respectable. And Bayer Leverkusen continued where they left off, leaving it late again to equalise in the 88th minute of the German Super Cup, before winning on penalties. And I'm not finished with Chelsea, by the way, because what on earth is this abomination? It's like walking into a pensioner's recovery gym, not watching professional athletes. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, share and subscribe for more videos like this if you did. And thank you for all the support on my recent videos. I really appreciate it. Love you, bye.